Happy holidays, guys. I want to address what's going on with Oprah Winfrey. And I saw that 50 Cent, or 50 Cent rather, jumped into the conversation again. And he said that basically Oprah Winfrey is attacking black men as it relates to this Me Too movement. And let me tell you something, I 100% agree because I think Oprah is part of a network. I mean, if you look long and hard about it, I'm going to be honest with you. You can't be as successful as Oprah Winfrey and be a nice person. You have to stab somebody in the back. And I'm looking at, you know, people like Oprah because they have a situation where they can attack anybody because of the size of their platform. And if you look at, the surviving R. Kelly, bringing on all the Russell Simmons, accusers and all of this during the holidays of all time, it shows that, you had Harvey Weinstein, Trump, and all these different people, of note who she could have went after, but she never ever goes after the white people. Okay, I don't know why. I mean, I kind of know why. Okay, when a person that writes your check is white, you kind of can't go against the grain, lest you lose some money. So, and that's the one thing that black people who have an issue with that, and 50 Cent included, don't understand. I mean, I kind of know because I got a brain, so it don't really like register in my head. I already know that I know the game already. Okay, the situation is when you have an employee, even if like Harpo Productions might be her production company, but I don't know who is her distributors. But you're not going to sit there and be belittling white men or attacking them and not expect to have your shit canceled. Ask Arsenio Hall, ask Connie Chung. So you can have all these situations where you have different, black men, who have sexual accusers coming after them, Cuba Gooding Jr., R. Kelly, and all of this situation, and even Bill Cosby for that matter. And Oprah ain't gonna go after them because she can't. I mean, I'm go after like no white people because these guys in power have friends who are also in power. They also have friends in media. I mean, mind you, the media is essential to any social agenda of a country. And in this country, it's been since I guess, Birth of a Nation, the movie, the first one. Um, it's always been known or conveyed that black men are horny, out of control, big nose, big dick, hanging out, and they're just looking for anybody to stick stick their dick in. And 50 Cent was telling the truth. He had an issue with Oprah the first time he went on her show, and she was saying that she had a problem with his lyrics being, misogynistic and all of this. And him and her had an issue with that, and they ended up, giggling and laughing and sipping tea together by the end of the show. And once again, this month, 50 Cent got in her ass again and said, "I'm gonna troll you again because now you're not bringing or shedding any light on these white sexual accusers. I mean, sexual abusers. You're not fucking with Kevin Spacey. What his name is? Harvey Weinstein just got off of a $40 million lawsuit, law settlement for the Me Too movement, and he didn't even have to pay a dime. I think his insurance company covered the price of that. So that's my opinion on that, man. Oprah Winfrey is a uncle, a coon, or Aunt Tamika, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I do understand, by and large, she really can't do anything because her audience is white. It's always been white. Older white ladies who sit at home and watch TV, and a few black women that hate themselves. I always thought about the movies, The Women of Brewster Place, For Colored Girls, Color Purple, all these man bashing movies that Oprah Winfrey has ever done. It follows a narrative, okay? Somebody did something to Oprah Winfrey as a little girl. I think one of her uncles or somebody molested her, and she's always had a hate on for black society. I can smell that a mile away. But that's my thoughts and my opinions on that. Yeah, man, I think 50 is right, and that's just my conjecture. So hit like, share, and subscribe. Happy holidays, guys. I'm getting the fuck out of here.